Welcome to HTC's IgnitionWeb tutorials. Today we are going to look at IgnitionWeb's SEO Manager. SEO Manager, short for Search Engine Optimization Manager, is a component of IgnitionWeb's easy text editor that allows you to create and modify your site's metadata. Metadata is the information that tells search engines how to display your site information on the search engine results page. Effective meta information in conjunction with good web copy can dramatically improve your site's performance in search engine rankings. Doing so increases traffic, maximizing leads and sales generated through your website. As an example of how metadata impacts your website listing on the search engine results page, let's take a look at the homepage description for htc.ca. Google displays the same description when the homepage is listed on the search engine results page. Today we are going to learn how to enter effective metadata into the SEO Manager. For the purpose of this tutorial, we are going to be using WOW, the IgnitionWeb demo site. When you enter SEO Manager, you will see a listing of all the static pages that exist on your website. Clicking the plus icon to the left of the page name will reveal that page's metadata. Clicking Expand All next to the listing title will reveal the metadata for all pages. This information can be edited directly from the listing. It is best practice to fill in unique metadata for all your pages so that search engines can identify them individually. Static pages whose metadata is left blank will inherit the metadata specified as the website defaults. To edit your website defaults, click Edit Website Defaults from within the static site pages listing. To follow best practice, I'll avoid depending on website defaults and focus on entering specific metadata for one of the static pages in the static pages listing. To do that, I'll head back to the static page listing and expand the WOW About Us page to use as an example. The About Us page on WOW is a static page that has lots of terms related to IgnitionWeb's functions and capabilities. Using these words and knowledge of the page's content, we can begin to fill in the metadata fields effectively. First, let's look at page titles. Page titles should accurately describe a page's content and should be unique for each page. Titles should be brief but descriptive and consist of 6 to 12 words, not including stop words such as a or and. Titles should be limited to 70 characters, including spaces. For WOW's About Us page title, let's put About IgnitionWeb, Content Management, Customer Relationship Management, Digital Asset Management, E-commerce. Our title is brief but descriptive. It falls between 6 and 12 words and is just under 70 characters. Great. Let's move on to keywords. The keywords field should contain all the targeted keywords of a specific page. Your keyword metadata should contain between 24 and 48 words. As keywords for WOW's About Us page, I'm going to use specific and indicative terms relating to the site's content. I now have keyword metadata that pertains closely to content on the About Us page. Great. Next, let's develop a good meta description. Descriptions should accurately summarize a page's content and should be unique for each page. They should be written as complete sentences with the most significant keywords being included at the beginning. The ideal description is between 12 and 24 words, not including stop words, and should be less than 160 characters, including spaces. For WOW's About Us description, I'm going to put IgnitionWeb is the easy-to-use internet marketing software and content management system that empowers businesses to inform, promote, and transact online. Our description briefly summarizes the page content. It falls between 12 and 24 words and is just under 160 characters. Great. Now that you've learned how to create the metadata for a web page using best practices, try it out on your own site with your own web pages. Remember to use unique titles and descriptions for each page. If you have a bilingual site, IgnitionWeb has French metadata fields where you can employ these same practices. Thanks for watching. We hope that you've learned a lot and encourage you to check out HTC's other IgnitionWeb tutorials at youtube.com/IgnitionWebTutorials